Last month, we got our hands dirty with some spring cleaning, but as you know, the work is never done.
Oh no, lurking in your closet, in the pantry, in the medicine cabinet, and all around your home are things that have gone beyond the point of keeping or being useful. So where do we get started? Lucky for us, Kimberly Hairston Neal, also known as the Modern Steward, is here to drop some knowledge.
Yeah, so we're going to start with some of the things that you brought today, things that people hold on to for just a little bit too long.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the thing is that when we think of clutter, sometimes we think of junk.
Right.
But we're not talking about like those Chinese menus in your drawer, right?
Right, right.
We're talking about the everyday household items that have just gone past their life cycle. So things that are useful and may still appear to be in good condition, but that are no longer really valuable.
Okay. Okay, so what are we starting with? I see
a dog bowl.
Let's start with our best friends, right?
Yeah.
Like our pet bowl. And so you see here,
we actually have one of these.
This exact one?
No, it's not this color, but we do have something that looks very much like this.
Yeah, and so you notice it's chipping, the color is coming off of it. And so those are the things you kind of want to look for, because not only do we want to keep us safe, but we want to keep our pet friends safe too.
It's like when I question my life existence, I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah,
like,
right.
just buy a new dog bowl, Heather. Just get a new dog bowl.
Maybe stainless steel too.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so next up we have a pillow, and there is a shelf life on pillows.
There is a shelf life on pillows. And so within that shelf life, we want to be looking for the deterioration of the pillow. And so we want to be looking at whether or not the pillow in itself is showing discoloration, right? If it's bouncing back. Some people tend to wash their pillows too, right? And so we want to take a look at that pillow and just see if it's giving us a good restful night's sleep, but also if it's still healthy. And for those of us who have entered that phase, you might even be looking for little sweat marks.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It's okay, it's happening. We're talking about it.
Yes, it's good though, because for some reason I have a collection of pillows, a very large collection, and I probably need to go through some of those.
It's okay to let them go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have here?
Okay, so first up, everybody says, well, we know we don't deal with those scummy shower curtains anymore. So even if you have a washable shower curtain, I want to show you. This is what you should be looking for, right? Are you coloring your hair in the shower?
Right.
Right. And so even down here,
it's clean, it's washed,
clean,
but it is still
it's
like
stained.
let's move on.
Yeah.
right. And so mildew, here we say mold. And so even if it's washable, we want to make sure that we're changing them out about every 2 to 3 months.
I would never buy a white shower curtain for this very reason. How bold of this person.
This person.
Yes.
And that's the same with our bath mats as well, too.
Okay.
They break down, and even though they look clean when we're washing them, they still can hold hair, bacteria, and things like that.
Okay.
The toothbrush, we're using it every day.
Yes.
This we need to replace, especially if you have one of these, you can just replace the head of this very easily.
Very easily. You can order those replacement heads at your favorite retailer and then pop them on. You should be doing that regularly as well.
Okay, and this one, we're moving to the kitchen here. We just got a brand new cutting board.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so a lot of
All right, Mike.
Yes,
Look at this adult here. Come on.
little things.
It really is.
It really is. And so, you know, gone are the days that most people are using the plastic cutting boards. A lot of people have shifted towards the wart cutting boards, but there's a lot of care involved in that. And so we have to make sure that you're washing them and drying them properly, but also you want to look for cracks. You may see one or two on the board there. And then also for warping, any type of dark discoloration that's not going away after the full drying period.
You know, I think when we're talking about the dog bowl or getting a new cutting board, oftentimes we're getting rid of. And some of these things don't necessarily go to the thrift store or because we don't want to donate our things that have no longer have life.
Yep.
How do we do this without feeling wasteful, especially since it's Earth Month?
It's Earth Month. That's the perfect time to talk about it. And so up front, just to be honest, we want to buy intentionally. So the things that you buy, you want to think about the lifetime and how much you're going to use them from the very jump. So maybe invest a little more, right, and get something good. But then once it has gone past the expiration date or the lifespan of the product, the first thing that we do look to do is donate. If it's not possible to donate, then we want to get rid of it like purposely. And so looking at these few items, I would say that maybe this could go to the animal shelter, right? Because
they might be able to use it.
They may be able to use this. However, I might want to go back and see if where I purchased these items from that retailer, if they have a textile recycling program.
Because that's a big thing now.
It's
textile recycling is
thing.
huge. It's a big market. Even like big name designers are getting in on this. So it exists.
And then when you get into the electronics and e-waste, the city partners with a wonderful PRC. I think you guys are familiar for, you know, even small things things like batteries and e-waste like that, that you'd be able to get rid of those responsibly.
So good. It's
Really
the
useful
perfect time to do this.
Yes,
too.
it is.
Good stuff. Thank you.
All right, thank you. To learn more organizing tips from Kimberly, we'll link you up to the Modern Steward on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.